Hey, it's 7. So I'm actually gonna do a few videos. I'm downstairs in my little lobby area and stuff like that. But I'm actually gonna do a few videos, and I want to talk about a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is that Brooklyn Tidal Wave. I forgot how to pronounce her first name. So I'm just gonna call her Brooklyn Tidal Wave because that's all I knew her as. She came to me. Well, I would say she summoned me. She summoned me in a spiritual dream. And I'm a medium. I'm of mediumship, and I've had a lot of experiences with spirits summoning me. So, prior to learning about her death, I remember feeling a weird feeling about it. Like I felt like I lost a family member. Probably what everyone's feeling. Like we feel like we lost a family member. We feel like that family member is no longer here physically. And we kind of wanted to see a better ending with their particular story. So I realized that I just didn't feel right about the situation. Like something about the situation just didn't feel right about me. Like they're saying suicide, but they also saying that it could have been a possible, foul play happening with the situation. We don't know. Like everything is up in the air. But I would say that upon learning about these things, I realized that I wanted to just decipher a little bit more. I wanted to see exactly what was going on, do my own research as much as I can, whatever I can. So I was visiting a lot of her friends and family member pages and stuff like that. And a lot of them were not really accepting the suicide narrative that's happening right about now with her, which I don't either until proven otherwise. But I would say she was a beautiful, vibrant soul. She definitely made a lot of people laugh, and I always feel like that's the services of when you can make people laugh and love and enjoy themselves and give off so many different dopamines in your experiences. You're doing a service. Like me doing a service of speaking and dealing with my clientele and readings and books and stuff like that. I'm doing the services that I'm supposed to do in this lifetime on this earth, the earth realm. And I realized that she was doing a service, no matter how broad her services was and how provocative and all those different narratives that she produced for her audience. She was of light. She was of love. She was of someone with a story. I actually learned a little bit more about her through my research and times that I did last night. And instantly, when I found out that she passed, I started to burn ancestral money. And for everyone that knows about ancestral money, like spiritual wise, you know that ancestral money is given to the ones that passed over and give them resources and things like that in that world that they're in now, the spirit realm. So I instantly started burning the ancestral money for her. And I realized by the second day, that's when I got summoned, which was last night. So last night I got summoned in a spiritual dream. And I'm going to walk you through it. So, I go to sleep. The astral projection happens. We all astral project, whether we consciously know it or don't know it. And I go into the dream and into the vision, into the summoning. And I'm in a car with her at first. And we're looking for someone. We're looking for a girl that's missing that was hanging out with some boy. And we know that the boy was the reason why she went missing. Follow me here. So she tells me to go into the house to talk to her family. Brooklyn Tidal Wave is telling me this. So I go into the house and I tell her family that she's in limbo state right about now. Like she wants y'all to know that she's in limbo state. And one of her nieces or cousins and stuff like that, someone asked me, well, is she in hell or is she in heaven? And I said, well, it really depends on your mindset when you leave here, where you'll go, where you believe you'll go. Or just your energies in general. And that's a whole nother topic, whole nother video. So I would say, after telling her family that she's in limbo state, which means she's still in the physical earth, but she's in the middle of spirit and earth realm. Um, After telling her family that, like I said, I'm just telling them this information, and I'm not even really knowing why I'm telling them this information or why any of this is happening. And excuse my background, I'm down in the lobby area, like I said earlier. But basically, I tell them that she's in a limbo state, and she's in between, her process right about now. So anyone that's really looking to speak with her and talk with her spiritual wise, it might be a hard time doing that, especially when people are in a limbo state, or just not having enough energy to conjure up themselves to everyone that is mourning their death and so on and so forth. That's another thing to talk about in another video. So I deliver the message, tell the family what she told me to tell them while she's still outside, and I go use the bathroom. Now, the house itself looked like one of those townhouses that's not like top of the chain townhouses, more like the project type townhouses where it's like, it got the upstairs, downstairs, but it's not really like a dope ass layout. It's kind of like more of like, a little step above a project apartment. So I went and used the bathroom, and when I went to go use the bathroom, I realized that the bathroom looked dirty. It looked a little dirty. I was like, "Ooh, what's going on in here?" And I just ended up still using the bathroom and stuff like that, and I left. So as I left, one of her family members come and was like, "Oh, you need to clean this up, stuff like that." I'm like, "Well, I didn't do that because the bathroom was already dirty when I went to go use it." But I'm gonna go in there and whatever. So I went in there, flushed the toilet, as I done before, and it still looked dirty. But I went in there, flushed the toilet, and I came out of the bathroom. When I came out of the bathroom, mind you, before I went into the bathroom, the family was still in the main family room when I went in there. When I came out of the bathroom, the family was gone. It was like, the lighting was like this, but more dimmer, more like a stage light on her. And she was sitting on a couch. And at that particular moment, I said, "Oh shit, I've been summoned by her spirit to relay a message to her loved ones." So she was telling me to let everyone know, all her loved ones and everyone that is just rooting hard for her and researching and stuff like that for her, is that she thanks y'all, she loves y'all, and she sees everything. She sees the GoFundMes, she sees the love y'all sharing, the remembrance that y'all are creating for her. She sees the acknowledgments that she's getting from all these different platforms. I find that it was amazing that Tidal gave her a shout out in regards to her, her death, because her name was Brooklyn Tidal Wave. She loved Jay-Z, so on and so forth. So I love that they actually gave her that. That was heartfelt. I wish she was just alive to have had that moment, because I think that would have just gave her even a bigger boost of energy. But she would just basically want me to let y'all know. She wanted me to let the family know that she's in limbo state. So anyone that's trying to contact her, conjure her up, etc., it's probably gonna take a little time to communicate with her. And then for those, her fans and loved ones and etc., that are researching things, looking into her case, trying to figure out if she was murdered or not, or if it was foul play or not, just sending good thoughts up there for her and stuff like that. She just want to say she thanks y'all, she loves y'all, and she summoned me to give y'all this message. So I hope that this message definitely fits and fills and connects to those that need it, and at this time that want some type of closure or want to be able to start accepting the fate at hand, what's going on. But she's, like I said, she's not the first spirit that has ever summoned me to delay a message. And sometimes it's kind of awkward because I'm like, I don't know these people, they don't know me, etc. But I realized that, hey, sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta go. When spirit give you a mission, they wanted you to do this particular objective at hand, and you got to do it. So I did it, and I feel good that I did it, and I feel like I still feel a little uneasy about the situation. I'm going to be personal, be honest with the situation. I don't know if she really committed suicide or not. I just, there's a lot of things, because she was a great joy of person to come across on your timeline and just experience those laughs and those amazing dopamine emotions that you feel. with her content. So, nonetheless, I definitely wanted to share that message with y'all, and I hope that this experience that I'm relaying from the spiritual world, from her summoning me, the scene 10, that you are able to disconnect with it and truly understand it. And much love and gratitude and blessings to her family and close friends and those who knew her on a more personal note, who knew her beyond the viral sensation that she was. And yeah, much love and much love to her. And I also told her in a dream that she can continue personal conversations and transmitting messages through me to give to the public or to share with other people. So I definitely love that nature, and I love that I'm able to do these things. I wouldn't trade it in the world. But again, it's your boy Seven Taylor. Shout out to everyone that has been supporting me. Thank you for everyone that has been booking readings and spiritual resources and SSCs. If you are looking to book a spiritual reading with me, I do have a sale happening right about now that ends on November the 10th. It is $20 for 30 minutes and $40 for an hour session. I always recommend hour sessions for new clients, and I'm looking forward to all the new clients that have been booking from. I've been booking a lot, and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful, and I appreciate everyone I get to meet and experience and help transform themselves to the most highest self that they could be. All right, bye.